Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are trying to beat Red Dead Redemption 2 with only headshots. This is part 10. If you have not already seen the parts below this one, just go check it and remember to like and subscribe, and let's get right into this. So as you can see here, we are going to our first mission down here in Valentine, and we are going to see John over here. See, and this leads to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
So, feeling better? How's the scar?
I heal pretty fast.
Lucky you. So you just lazing about, or you got any leads?
I got something. You see them?
Sure. Well, you see yourself as a shepherd now?
Maybe. Come on.
Well, where exactly are we going?
Collect something. Help us get some sheep.
You know, that attempt to seem all enigmatic and interesting, that might work for Dutch, but for you, it just makes you look stupid.
Come along.
So, as you saw from that cutscene, John is planning on being a shepherd boy, as Arthur says, and his plan is to go get some sheep from these people by Emerald Ranch, and we have to go there. So I'll just skip to when we get to the gunsmith over here. So as you can see, we have made it to the gunsmith, and we are gonna walk in here and get a sniper rifle. So we go over here, open the catalog, and then I go down to rifles, and right there, the rolling block rifle. Boom. Now I buy it, but then I don't want to customize it right now, even though it's $1,000. So I put the catalog away, and I have the rifle. So now I am gonna walk over down here and like check it out, see how it looks and feels. And then someone wants us to get up on our horse, so that's what I do. And we start riding over to Emerald Ranch, but this takes a very long while, so I'll just skip to when we get there. So as you can see, we have made it up to where the sheep will be. So then I go over here to where John is with my sniper rifle. Sorry. And I look down there and I see that there's some guys. And Arthur says we should put a shot in there to make them move, get them out of the way. So, see, we have the mission to do that. So my plan was to shoot one in the head, boom, take one out real quick. But he says, was that necessary? I didn't even mean to shoot him in the head. Well, I meant to shoot him in the head, but I didn't mean to kill him. I was trying to scare him. And I take that guy out in the head, but then I just might as well take out all of them in the head. So, then we run up there. And we get on our horse. And we ride down the mountain to get to all the sheep that have been like running amok and running wild. So then I cut off here, I go down, and I go and I try and find where the sheep are, and then I see them all. And then we had to herd them, like a herd, like a shepherd now. So I almost ran that one over. Had to scare them all into going. So I start scaring them. That guy starts walking. They're all going in a big group, but then I noticed that John over here has some sheep that he is having trouble getting to go. So I run over here and I start shouting. Finally, it didn't allow me to do that before. So then we herd them all into a big group, as you can see, and we run all the way down here. slowly herding them all the way over to Valentine. But this takes a while, so I'll just skip to when we get there. So, as you can see, we have made it over to Valentine, and we are going to put them in the pen. But this leads to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
There you go.
Line sheet?
They're okay.
Well, you seem better around here.
I've seen ones with less ambiguity about their provenance.
A lot less.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, you give me 25% kickback, and I won't say nothing to nobody.
Everything all right here?
Excuse me?
Sure, I'll excuse you for 25%.
Do you want me to put another hole in your head?
Folks swing for rustling livestock. 25%.
15.
20.
18.
Done. Calm yourself, friend. Just think of it as I'm buying your sins.
You're buying, but we're paying.
Go on now.
And as you can see, we had to give them 80% so they wouldn't tell the sheriff about how we, stole it from them. But then John says that Dutch is waiting for us at the saloon. So we have to go over to the saloon. So I start riding. Gosh. Sorry guys. I start riding with John over to, I thought, the big saloon, but it's apparently this tiny saloon in Valentine. This little baby one right here. So I get off my horse. Don't even hitch it, because I just want to get in. Get in there. And I see Leopold Stress and Dutch talking, but this leads to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
Never been a man.
Gentlemen,
Dutch, Leopold.
where have you been?
Working. Marston's thing.
Good. And?
We're just waiting to get some pay on a few sheep.
Leopold, my good friend, as long as you're here, why don't you and John go make sure there ain't no funny business?
Of course.
Gentlemen?
Drink?
Sure.
Nothing like talking to old Strauss to make you want to blow your own brains out. I should have left him where I found him all those years ago. Bookish little Austrian, fresh off the boat, his eyes out on stalks.
Well, I guess the Dutch Vanderlyn Finishing School has some strange graduates.
That it does. To your good health.
Thank you.
Vanderland! Get out here! Get out What here the now! hell? Vanderland! You don't know me, but you keep robbing me! My name is Leviticus Cornwall. I am not a man to be messed with by the likes of you! Get out here before I have these men killed! What do you think? Get out here,
Well,
you depraved piece of trash!
You start spinning the yarn, and when I think the moment's right, I'll make a
I
move.
got where I am by letting
Why
scum
not?
like you rob from me? Vandalin, you're done! Now get out here now! Deal with this nonsense. Please, gentlemen, this is a terrible mistake. This is a case of mistaken identity. What is worse than admonishing a man for the sins of another? Who?
So as you see here, we get put into a draw setting. So we have to hold down RT and we have to draw, but I think that I could just shoot him, right? But that doesn't work because then the other guy kills Leopold Stress, and that's the first fail of this. And this time we get spawned right here, and we have to hold down the draw thing. But I go a little faster this time. And this time I mark the heads of the two guys real quick. Boom, boom, they're both done. And we have to hide and take on them. So I get behind this door as a little cover. Take out that guy right in the head. Nice clean shot. I take out that guy, even though he's already dead. and I see some guys coming in from down there, and I try and shoot Leopold because I thought he was a random guy, but then I try and get a good shot on that guy. I notice I can't, so I hide behind this box, and Leopold changes his hiding spot so I can hide here, which is pretty nice of him. Take out that guy, bullet straight through the head. Nice clean shot, slow-mo cam. Then I notice there's a guy coming from behind. Shoot, miss, and then I take out that guy right in the head. Then I notice that Leopold gets shot right in the leg, kneecap area, and he's out for the count. So we have the new task of helping Leopold get out of here, and we have to push a wagon full of stuff, I'm assuming, and Leopold and Strauss. Well, Leopold inside the wagon, but I by accidentally shoot a guy in the chest and I run into combat so I can die, and that is the second fail of this mission. So as you can see, we get spawned in here with Leopold getting shot in the kneecap and tossed in the wagon. And this time I decide to go with my revolver, but then I shoot that guy right in the stomach, and it is game over. And that is the third fail of this mission. So as you can see, we spawn in again with Leopold getting shot in the leg and getting tossed in the wagon. But this time I just go in with my rifle the first time, and then I start taking my revolver and I start shooting because I don't want to use Deadeye that much with this whole challenge thing. But then I start shooting, and I think I pull out the rifle just so I can shoot him. I shoot him in the chest area, and that is the fourth fail of this mission, and it is game over. So this time we spawn in again with Leopold getting shot in the leg and getting tossed on the wagon. I'm ready for this guy coming out. I go into Deadeye, but this time I ain't having it, so I go into Deadeye and I take out the town because I just don't want to mess this up again. So I take a few shots, but then I go into Deadeye for that guy in the far, and then that guy real up close. I was afraid that wasn't going to be a headshot and it was going to be his shoulder, but luckily it was his headshot. Well, it was his head. And then there's some guys down here. I take that guy out real quick, and I slowly make my way down the town behind this wagon. And there's a guy up there. I go into Deadeye, take him out real quick, and then I slowly keep walking until I see another guy over there. But this guy busts out through the saloon doors, and then we slowly walk until this guy pops out, go into Deadeye, and I take him out, and I take that guy out, but it was going to be his arm, so I quickly had to stop, and that was going to be his arm too. But then I noticed I have 7 bullets, so I take some of that stuff, I swap to my sniper rifle, and I take out that guy, and I take out that guy, and I take out this guy, hide him behind the hay bale. Boom. Then there's a guy over here, hide him behind there, take him out real quick, easily. And then I see this guy behind, and I don't want to risk Dutch or John or Leopold getting injured, so I take out those guys behind us real quick, pick up Strauss, while John and Dutch slowly take down the entire town. That guy gets off his horse and gets annihilated real quick. I quickly run over here with John, and Dutch asks him to put him on John's horse, but I squeeze past, and this leads to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
You make sure nobody's following us. We'll get back to camp. We're gonna gather the troops and get them to start packing up.
Sure. We can't stick around after this.
Let's go!
So, as you heard from that little cutscene, after this mess of a place, we have to start packing up. So, and we have to take out these guys, but we don't really, but I do it anyways. And I run back to my horse, get on top of Joe in the boat, and I start riding all the way away from this campsite. And I'll just skip to I'll just skip to when we get to the camp. So as you can see, we have jumped off our horse, and you can already see the camp packing up. So I thought this was a dead horse with all those pelts, but then I noticed Hosea and Dutch are talking, and I hop in, and this leads to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
We moving?
Yeah. We stop when we find someplace sensible, shake them that's following us, and lie low.
This is lying low? We turned into a bunch of killers, I mean it. We ain't even got the delusion of being anything but a bunch of killers.
We are just trying to survive, Hosea. We don't have a choice. This'll end soon.
Damn right it will.
Constipated as usual. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into a goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles.
So as you heard in that cutscene, we have to go check out this camp that Micah found with Charles to make sure there's like no O'Driscolls or Pinkertons around there. And I have to go there, but it takes a long while, so I'll just skip to when we get there. So as you see here, we have made to Dewberry Creek, and right on my left side I notice that there's a dead body here. So I walk over here and I look at it, but I notice I can't inspect it, so I just walk past it thinking it was nothing. But then Charles sees it, and I notice that it is something in fact. So we had to walk over there and wait for Charles to inspect the body and talk and stuff. So we start talking about stuff, and I'm given the task to run up here and investigate this little camp. This weird little camp. It's actually pretty cozy. So I go in here and I check this one, and there's nothing. Then I get over here. Wow, the campfire's still burning. I get over here, there's nothing. And I have to check this wagon. I already know what's happening though. As you can see, there are... Oh, this cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
It's okay. It's okay. You can come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? It's German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men, last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
So, as you saw from that cutscene, those German family got their dad taken away by some people, a random gang. And Charles insists that we go check out their hideout, but Arthur wants to lay low because they're already in trouble with Cornwall, the Pinkertons, and the entire world practically. So we have to go find his parents, but I'll just skip to when we get there because it takes a very long while. So as you can see, we made it over to this camp with the dad of those German kids and his wife. So I get over and I check this camp, and they started talking about how this is a better spot than Micah's, how we need to escape, and this would be a better place than where we already were gonna go Micah's spot. But then we find the German dad, cut him free, and this is the gang's plan to make us try and cut him free. But then they ambush him, like the gang, and we have to take out the gang that took them captive. I take out one guy, shoot that guy's head off, and I make sure I take him out before Charles does. See that guy over there, but Charles makes quick work of him with his bow. And I see them start to run in with their horses, and Charles takes out that guy, so I take out the guy on his horse real quick. That guy gets taken out. Then there's a guy over here, take him out real quick, and that is the entire gang dealt with in a few seconds. Scare them off, looking all mean, and then we have to finally cut the captive person free, the German dad. And Charles, well, Arthur tells Charles to go tell the gang about the site and how we should divert here, then not Arthur's spot, Micah's spot. So, I have to return the German guy to his family. I get a little stuck on this, but then I make it free. And the German dude has no problem with that, but I did. And we start riding to his family, but this takes a while, so I'll just skip to when we get there for you guys. So as you can see, we have made it to this German guy's family, but this leads to a cutscene, so I'll just shut up.
Ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wärst du gewesen, meine Lieblinge, meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja,
Ein großer Mann.
ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir
Thanks.
Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles
Vamos!
klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
So if it's just me, I think that's a pretty good place to put it. We have made it to chapter 3, we have passed chapter 2, and I will be uploading part 11 later today because I didn't upload yesterday because I wasn't feeling that good. But remember to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all later.